What's going on? It's Brian Gubernick with Patriot Property Management alongside my partner, Cassie McClenahan. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the mistakes that owners make when managing their own properties. So Cassie, what would you say are the top 3 mistakes that landlords who are doing it on their own, what would you say are the mistakes that you typically see made?
Number one, it's letting emotions guide you. So, right, if you're managing it for yourself, maybe you held an open house on Saturday and you let those nice people walk in and thought, oh, they're so nice. That's who I should pick as my tenant. And like, forget about there's an actual process to vetting a tenant.
Yeah, there's a screening strategy is what we would say at Patriot. What would you say is the next mistake that do-it-yourself landlords make?
Probably when it comes to pricing, again, right, you feel that nice warm fuzzy about the people and you want to be fair and you want them to rent your property and be happy about it. So maybe you leave some money on the table. A little bit of money over time can be a big loss in the end.
I mean, you run out the math. If you're, call it $200 below market over the course of the year, that's $2,400. I mean, in many cases, it's a full month or even 2 months worth of rent. That is a lot of money on the table.
Yeah.
If there's another mistake, a third mistake, what would you say that is?
Just not knowing what you don't know, right? There are landlord tenant laws. The Arizona landlord tenant law is like 54 pages long. Nobody ever reads that, but that is what you are expected to know as an owner. And when you hire us, then the burden is off you. And now it's what we are learning and renewing our education on a monthly basis about those laws. So rent collection is a huge part of it, but it's actually probably only about 5% of what we do on a daily basis. Behind the scenes, there's tenant screening, staying on top of the maintenance, handling all of the legal issues, dealing with evictions, what happens at the lease renewal and the inspection process, accounting, the list goes on.
And for those that look to manage their property on their own, how's that process go? How do they what would you have to say about that?
I would say it can get overwhelming pretty quickly. It can be stressful. It can be like, oh gosh, what do I do? Who do I call first kind of situation. Common mistakes can be missing rent increases, security deposit disposition errors, delayed maintenance issues, which can cause like major expenses later.
The funny thing about Patriot Property Management is we started this company because I had a few rentals and it became overwhelming to manage it as a personal property owner and managing it alongside Cassie. We figured we better build out the systems and the models and hire the people, and then decided to scale it and bring those services to everyone else. So we know what it's like firsthand to manage on our own before you actually have the tools and resources to go make it happen. So how do we protect against the exposure that property owners may have? What steps do we take?
So we are full time. We have systems. We do these systems day in and day out, rinse and repeat on a daily basis. Our teammates are trained. It is our business and we treat it as such. If you want to just collect rents overnight in your sleep and not have to worry about all of those things that we talked about, then please reach out to us.
Yeah, I think that's the bottom line. At the end of the day, if you want to set it and forget it, and to Cassie's point, collect checks overnight, reach out to us at Patriot Property Management. Let us take care of it for you. Thank you.